In this video we discuss what is left for Nintendo Switch 1. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about the Switch 1 and how long will Nintendo actually support the Switch 1 for. Now of course the Switch 1 has been out since 2017 and we're slowly seeing, less and less support for the Switch 1, but in this video we ask the question, when will it stop completely? When will we stop seeing new games come to the Nintendo Switch 1, and what games are left for the Switch 1. Now, of course, we do know about some games already. Some games have already been confirmed. Of course, we're going to be getting Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitve Edition. That's coming in March. But I don't see us getting any reveals before that game is out there. I feel like Nintendo want to get Xenoblade out of the way and then focus on the Switch 2. And maybe hopefully after that we'll hear about some games coming to Switch 1. Now in terms of other games coming to Switch 1, we also know about Metroid Prime 4, that is definitely coming for this year. We've already seen footage of that, it looks absolutely amazing, so hopefully we'll hear more about that in a Nintendo Direct. What I feel like Nintendo will do is they'll talk about the Switch 2 in the Switch 2 Direct, and they'll just say this game is also still coming to Switch 1, here's its release date. Hopefully we hear about that in April. So we know about Xenoblade and we know about Metroid Prime 4. Now the other game we know about is Pokemon Legends ZA, announced back in 2023. This game is obviously the sequel to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and we know that this game is obviously coming to Switch 1, it's been revealed for that, and we also know that a Pokemon Presents is on the way. Now the time you actually see this video, we might have already had that Pokemon Presents, so hopefully we'll hear more about it in that Direct. Hopefully the game gets a performance boost on the Nintendo Switch 2, and hopefully it still looks okay on the Switch 1. Maybe we'll know everything by the time this video comes out, but as of right now, we're just waiting for that Pokemon Presents. So yes, we have 3 first-party games still confirmed for the Switch 1. We are guaranteed these 3 games. We're guaranteed Pokemon Legends CA, we're guaranteed Metroid Prime 4, and we're also guaranteed Xenoblade Chronicles. So yes, we do still have content coming over to the Nintendo Switch 1, but I don't believe Nintendo is just going to give up on the Switch 1 just like that. This console has sold almost 150 million units. This console has outsold the Nintendo Wii, and everyone had a Nintendo Wii. Nintendo does not want to give up on the Nintendo Switch 1 just yet, and I don't feel like they will do for a little while longer. Just this week alone, we've seen Nintendo reveal a new Nintendo Switch bundle. This is a Mario Bros. Wonder bundle with a Switch OLED. They've just revealed this, so Nintendo are still wanting people to buy the Switch 1. They're still supporting the Switch 1, obviously. So yeah, it's interesting to see Nintendo is still supporting the Switch. So I feel like they do have some more games to kind of finish off the generation. Now I feel like these games are going to be a little bit smaller, but I feel like they're games that are still going to keep those people happy that maybe can't afford a, Switch 2 just yet, or those people who have recently just bought a Switch. Some people out there might have already bought this Mario OLED Mario Bros. Wonder bundle, and they're going to want some brand new games to play on it. So I feel like Nintendo is going to support the Switch 1 for a little bit longer. And of course, why wouldn't Nintendo do this? The system has sold very, very well. The Nintendo 3DS, that was supported up until about 2019. It was made until 2020. So yeah, Nintendo did support the 3DS for a very, very long time, and I feel like they'll do that as well with the Nintendo Switch 1. But what games are left for the Nintendo Switch 1? Well, we've been hearing a lot of rumours about a Kirby remaster coming to Nintendo Switch 1. There's been lots of rumours that Kirby PlanetRobobot will be coming over to Nintendo Switch 1, so that's very, very exciting to hear. I mean, these are just rumours right now, but a Kirby remaster does fit very, very well in Nintendo's schedule. Yes, it is a smaller game, but it's a game that will sell very, very well. It's a game I've never played. It is also a game, well, I mean, every Switch 1 game is like this, but this game will also be playable on the Switch 2. But it's an easy game for Nintendo to put into development. We've seen that with Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I feel like Kirby PlanetRobobot HD could get the same treatment. So yeah, I feel like that could happen for that game, and I could see them releasing that in a May or June for both Switch 1 and also Switch 2. So yeah, I feel like that's something they'll do as well. Now, I've also made a video talking about Yoshi's Woolly World, as I believe that game also deserves a Nintendo Switch port, and I feel like Nintendo could do that later in the year. Let's say we get the Switch 2 and that comes out in the summer, or maybe even into the holiday season of this year. Maybe we could get a Yoshi's Woolly World release for maybe September time or so. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. Now, another direction Nintendo could also take with this is that Nintendo could do what Sony have been doing with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. For example, if a game can run on Nintendo Switch 1, they just port the game to Nintendo Switch 1 and it can be played on the Switch 2 and it will just play a little bit better. Or if the game can only run on Switch 2, they'll just bring the game out for Switch 2. I'm not 100% sure if Nintendo would do this, as I feel like they'll want people to buy the Switch 2, but it will be interesting to see. Now, obviously, I feel like the Switch Online kind of service, how long will they support that for? I feel like they'll support that for a very, very long time, as I can see the servers that they use for Switch Online will work across a Nintendo account. For example, if you are paying for Nintendo Switch Online on the Switch 1, it will also work on the Switch 2. It's just one account and it works across two different types of hardware. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What games are left for the Nintendo Switch 1? Of course, we have 3 games confirmed, that being Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Metroid Prime 4, and of course Pokemon Legends ZA. But will Nintendo stop there? Do you think they'll carry on with some more smaller remasters, smaller 2D games? Do you think we will see any new games come to the Nintendo Switch 1? I'm not really sure. I don't think we'll see that many new games. I feel like we might see 1 or 2. But yeah, I feel like Nintendo is really wanting to focus on the Switch 2, and I feel like we'll see a lot of Switch 2 titles be revealed in that April Direct that's coming up in just a couple of months. I feel like the Switch 1 has got a year or so left in it. I feel like we'll maybe see it being supported up until maybe 2027, as it will then be 10 years since the launch of the original Switch, and I feel like that will be a good cut-off point to stop supporting the Nintendo Switch 1. Alright everybody, let me know all your thoughts on everything I've had to say here. What do you feel like the final Switch 1 games will be? When do you think they'll be? And what games do you feel like Nintendo will bring over to the Nintendo Switch 1? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you in another video. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so, and I'll see you in another one. Thanks for watching everyone.